I'm so excited to be here. It is really dreary outside, very rainy. But it's the first day that it's rained in like over a week, so I'll take it. It's also, well, okay. The high was like in the 60s. It says it's currently 56, so it's cooling down. But I'm excited to be here. Okay, so I got the hard part done already. Tonight, I'm making sweet potato nachos using my air fryer. So let me tell you what I was thinking about doing. I have an apple slicer. So you just like push down on it and it takes the core out of it and slices it into 8 slices, right? Well, I tried that with my sweet potatoes and the sweet potatoes are just a little bit too hard. So instead, right before I went live, I just took my sweet potatoes and I sliced them into tiny little wedges, kind of like this. So I've got like 4-ish sweet potatoes in here. We're gonna make these in the air fryer and I'm basically going to make them kind of like nachos. So instead of tortilla chips, I have sweet potato fries. I'm gonna stick them in a bowl with a bunch of other stuff, which I'll show you here in a second. But first, I need to season them. I have not done that yet. I went ahead and put some olive oil at the bottom of my air fryer. So I'm just gonna add salt and pepper, and I have some garlic powder, chili powder, and cumin. So I'll just sprinkle a little bit of everything on there. If you had taco seasoning, you could put taco seasoning on there as well if you wanted. So what I'm going to do now, give it a slight little shake. This is going to go in the air fryer at 400 degrees, and I'm hoping to cook them for 20 minutes. Hopefully they will be done. I tried to slice them pretty thinly so they would cook pretty fast, but I guess we'll see. So let's get this going real quick. All right. There we go. Sweet potatoes are in the air fryer. Hello. I've got lots of friends watching. Hello, everybody. All right, so let me show you what else I have. Sweet potatoes are in there. Like I just said, you saw it. Sweet potatoes are full of fiber, vitamin A, all sorts of good stuff. There's nothing wrong with tortilla chips, but I really just I felt like eating sweet potatoes. And for me, sweet potatoes and Mexican food kind of go hand in hand. I don't know if any of you are like that too, but it's amazing. So in here, I've just got 2 cans of black beans. You can use dried beans if you want to, but I wanted to make it easier and use cans. And then I have some Taco Tuesday seasoning from Flavor God. Just probably gonna, yeah, I guess the entire thing is going in there. I didn't have a lot left to begin with, but if you had taco seasoning or something, you could put that in there too. But I will put this in the microwave once that gets closer to being done. Got some vegetables I can chop, some cheese to shred, and then that's going to be dinner. Super easy, 20-ish minutes, and it is finished. So what I'll start doing is just chopping up a couple things. I've got an orange bell pepper and a couple of tomatoes. All right, how is everybody? Now I know I was just talking about the weather. This weekend is supposed to get down in the 30s here in Ohio, which is much colder than it has been anytime this season. So I don't know if I'm looking forward to the extremely cold weather yet or not. We finally had to turn on the heat like the 1st of November or something. It just got too cold. It got down to like 65 in here before I was like, yeah, I think we need to turn on the heat now. It got a little bit too cold for me. Usually we keep the heat at 68 during the day, but we're experimenting with 70 during the day just to see how that feels. So far, so good. All right, a 4-day weekend, holy cow. Okay, so Allison had a 3-day weekend this past weekend, so she had a ton of fun just getting to hang out at home, which was awesome. And then next week, she gets to go have pizza and jump at a trampoline park. and I get to help chaperone that, which is pretty awesome. She is so looking forward to that. She sold some chocolate bars for a fundraiser like last month, and some of the top earners, the ones who sold like a certain number of boxes, could go have a lunch in a limousine and then go jumping. So she did. She earned that much, and so now she gets to go out and have fun with it. So I'm excited for her. Oh man. First winter storm in Canada. 16 degrees. Did I say 8 inches of snow? Oh my gosh. That is insane. We have not had any snow yet. However, I was eating lunch today and watching the leaves fall like off the roof, and it looked like snow. I honestly thought it was snowing for a second until I realized it was just leaves. All right, bell peppers are done. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna try to shake these every few minutes or so just to make sure they cook evenly. Hopefully 20 minutes is enough there. So I've got bell peppers and tomatoes. What are your favorite toppings for nachos? So back in the day, I used to make nachos like once a week for me and John. And I would make like taco meat, so ground beef or ground turkey. I would put lots of shredded cheese, sour cream, salsa. What else would I put on there? Jalapenos. Definitely jalapenos. And that's what we had at least once a week. And I just don't do it very often anymore for some reason. I just make burrito bowls. I don't really do nachos. I just do bowls full of rice and beans and lettuce and stuff. But now I'm a huge fan of guacamole, and I have these little cups here that I bought from Aldi. I like these a lot better than buying like the big bag that you can just kind of squeeze out what you want, because I don't use all of it right away, and I'm the only one here that eats it. So these are better because they don't turn brown after you, they turn brown after you open it, obviously, but with the big package, once you open it, it does start to turn brown if you don't use it right away. So these are just more convenient for me. Alright. Yes, sweet potato nachos. Amazing. Sweet potatoes and Mexican food. There's just something about it that is amazing. One thing I did see, I think I mentioned this before. I went to Dollar Tree today, but I went there probably a few weeks ago as well, and they had cans of nacho cheese sauce. Totally new. I'd never seen it there before. And when I went back today, they still had them. I didn't buy any, but they had them. So that'd be a really good option for nachos as well, as like a cheese sauce on it. I'm done with this, I think. Alright, cool. Oh, no, I'm not done with it. No, hold on. I forgot I need to grate some cheese. Hold on. Alright, let me dry that off real quick. And that should work out just fine. I used half a block for some macaroni and cheese earlier in the week. And now I've got this one to shred for our nachos. So this is a vegetarian dinner. You can make it vegan if you take out the cheese. I'm adding Greek yogurt on mine instead of sour cream because I don't have any. But you can make it vegan if you just take out those. But other than that, this is a vegetarian meal. I know a few of you said last week, I went to Walmart on Tuesday, I think it was. You mentioned the Ibotta deal for the free Thanksgiving. I went out and got it. I had the rebate for the turkey. I had $15 off a turkey. So I got that. And then, what else was there? Mashed potatoes and gravy, cream of mushroom soup, stuffing. I know there are a couple of other things, but I got basically a 100% rebate from all of that. And I got like $27 back from Ibotta, which was insane. So I immediately redeemed it for a Sam's Club gift card. So now I've got that extra $25 to go and spend there, which is good because we're always running out of this and that. Crazy. But yeah, that Ibotta deal, I don't know if I took part in it last year, but I did this year, and now my turkey is in the freezer. I've got a nice 13, maybe, I think it's 13 pounds. 13-pound turkey, and then a bunch of like side items. I'm using some of them next week, and then I'll save the rest for another time. Alright, these sweet potatoes are smelling pretty good. I can see they're starting to turn a little brown, which is good. It means they're cooking fairly evenly. Alright, now I've got everything all prepped and taken care of. Alright, so I said something on Instagram this morning. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I had an epiphany last night. So I've had a lot of people, or I've seen a lot of people that say, I can't stop eating sugar. When evening comes, when the afternoon comes, I feel like I just need to stuff my face with something sweet, cookies or like leftover Halloween candy or something. And I talked to a couple of my clients, and I realized that we talked about something, and after telling them that, they went ahead and did it and said, hey, you know, I just realized after I started doing this, my sugar cravings, they didn't totally go away, but they noticed that they could eat like a piece of candy and be totally satisfied with it. And like, I didn't tell them specifically to do it, we just kind of mentioned it in passing. But my two clients, like, it's amazing how they told me, like, I didn't believe it at first, but after doing it, crazy. So I want to do something, some sort of a challenge or a training or something, because I believe the answer is protein. The answer is protein. Because protein is very, very filling. The more you eat, the more full you stay throughout the day. It helps to raise your metabolism. Protein helps your body burn more calories because your body uses more energy to digest protein than it does the others. But they realized that by upping their protein intake, their sugar cravings went down. So I want to try and turn that into a training or something, but I wanted to put that in your head because I polled everyone and said, are you also struggling with like sugar cravings? And everyone said yes, yes, yes. So I feel like there's a need there. Let me know if you could use something like that too. I'm gonna put something together really soon, but it was just eye-opening. Like it was even a week apart too. I talked to my clients and they said, man, you know, I was able to eat a cookie and I felt okay with eating just that. I didn't feel like I had to eat more. Or even, you know, I was so full from eating my meal that I didn't even want any dessert or anything afterward. It was awesome. All right. Hopefully I didn't fill this too full, but I think it's okay. Let me grab a fork really quick. I will need to poke it here in a few minutes. All right, other toppings I have for it. Jalapenos. I also have some plain Greek yogurt, because sometimes I carry sour cream, not usually, but I always have like plain Greek yogurt. So I've got that. I have a little bit of salsa. Oh, I gotta show you what I found yesterday. I went to Mr. Max, the grocery outlet, and I found these bottles of hot sauce. This is Moore's Marinades and Sauces. So this one is a habanero hot sauce, and this one is a harissa hot sauce. They were only $1. So I said, yeah, I think we need to try this. One of these I think is a smoky. John likes this smoky flavor. He's not too much into the heat. He really prefers like a smoky kind of flavor. I think it was the harissa one. So I'll open that one up later and we'll try that. So yeah, there's that. Probably pulling this out too much to check it. It's doing okay though. I feel it's starting to get a little softer. All right. So, all right, I'm seeing yes, please do something. It might be a free training. It might be like a live session. It might be like a full week challenge of upping your protein intake every day for a week and see how you feel. I don't know yet, but I've got some feedback here. If there's anything that you want to see in that, please tell me. I'm looking for ideas, suggestions, what you need help with. All right. I was just thinking the other day, Christmas is coming very, very soon, and I usually try to get a head start on my shopping. How many of you do most of your shopping like online? I did most of it online last year, and recently I've been trying to do a lot of like small businesses. So there's a craft show this weekend that Allison and I are going to, and I bought a few things there last year. But it's amazing, like the talent of some of these people. I think I bought a sign, a couple of signs there, and I mean just the things they do. I like giving people, you know, something handmade or something handmade by somebody else or something kind of thoughtful. But yeah, Amazon is a really good one. I do a lot of Amazon too because of their 2-day free shipping. Yes. All right. I'm thinking. I don't really have anything else to do just yet. I'm just waiting on these sweet potatoes. Online is definitely the best. I went Black Friday shopping years ago, like before Allison, like waking up and going out early. I think I only like hit up Meijer because Walmart is always horrible, just with all the crowds of people. Meijer is usually not that bad, and there were a couple of years actually where I went to Meijer later in the morning, like 9 o'clock, because I wasn't looking for Christmas presents. I was looking for those awesome grocery deals, like they had like 99-cent salsa or something. So I just strolled on in after everybody left and got my groceries and left. It was amazing. A lot of doorbuster sales online. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Like even before Thanksgiving. Alright. Keep checking. It's only been 12 minutes on these. So, some of them feel okay. They need a few more minutes though. Alright. Oh man. Alright, so nachos. Do you have any favorite tortilla chips? The ones at Aldi, honestly, are some of my favorites. I know they used to have a hint of lime tortilla chip, and then Walmart has a lot of different kinds too. They have the hint of lime. They have a couple other flavors too. I've got, let me see. I have like the dipping ones. I have like these right here. So we have those as well. I actually had some of this with some chili that I had a couple days ago. So we have those. Alright, we are almost done. So yeah, craft show this weekend. I usually go to Etsy as well because I have some family members who are huge video game nerds, like that one back there and my sister. So I try to look for like really cool things, stickers and like little plushies and things. Something handmade that you can't find anywhere or find anywhere else. So I bought I bought a coffee mug for my sister last year, and it was from the video game Earthbound, and it looked so amazing that I told John I wanted one for myself for Christmas. So we have a matching set. Alright, I gotta smell this hot sauce. I'm definitely using some on my nachos tonight. I think that worked. Oh, okay. Yes, that was good. That is very good. I probably shouldn't have put my nose so close to it. Alright, let's see. Got all of that. I'll go ahead and put the black beans in and microwave that. Let's see. Alright, That'll go in. I'll put it in for like a minute at a time. Stir it, see what happens. We aren't nerds, we are techies. See, yes. Yes, we are. I love that. I've been actually spending a lot of my time watching people speed run video games, and I don't know, there's just something about watching somebody totally wreck a video game like that and take advantage of glitches or whatever and beat it in an hour when it would take me like 40 hours. It is insane to watch. Alright, there we go. I got it. So I realized after I went to Walmart, I spent some money at Walmart this week, then I went to Mr. Max yesterday. I only have like half of my typical grocery budget for actual meals next week. I mean, I've got stuff in the fridge, in the pantry, so I'm going to be doing a lot of pantry meals this week. I've got like black beans, I found some turkey burgers in the freezer, some chicken sausages. I still have some pasta. So we'll be okay. It's just that my Aldi trip tomorrow will not be as big, which is totally fine. Alright, I'm thinking maybe another 30 seconds on the beans, and then that will be good. Okay. There's that. Let me start opening up all my stuff. The one thing I don't like about like nacho night or whatever, you have all the stuff that goes with it. You need to lay out the salsa, cheese, the sour cream, like everything. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes, you know, you get a little overwhelmed by all this stuff on the counter. Okay. Beans are done. Let's take a look at these sweet potatoes. They are feeling pretty good. Need to check some of the bigger ones too. The fork is easily going in them. I think they might be okay. No, there's a couple down here that aren't quite done. You try to bring them to the top. We still have like 5 minutes left on it, so it's not a big deal. All right, what are your plans for this weekend? So like I said, I've got the craft fair this weekend. I don't know if there's anything else going on. We usually have a farmer's market, but I don't think they're doing it this weekend. I think they're doing it next weekend, which is actually the last of it. They usually go from like May to November, and I love going to see what they have. I mean, they have lots of fresh produce, but they also have, there's someone there selling homemade candles and like the wax warmers. I love those things. They have like people selling homemade goodies. They have a bakery. They even have food trucks there, which is pretty awesome. All right, let me get out our bowls here. I wasn't sure how big I needed. I just got out some bigger ones just in case. All right, let me check them. I think they might be okay. At least some of them. Oh yeah, they feel really good. So let me grab my tongs and put them together for you. All right. Let's pour some onto here. So this bowl might be a little too big. I'm not. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. So I'll put like that much on there. And then I've got tomatoes, and I've got some bell peppers, and the black beans. So did you all know that 1 cup of black beans has like 15 grams of protein and about 15 grams of fiber? That is amazing. So that's probably a lot of black beans, but I'm trying to get in some extra protein. So let me put that over there, grab some salsa. All right. Need a little bit of the Greek yogurt for the sour cream. Mexican food, I think, is my love language. I could probably eat something like this all day long, every single day. And it's so easy to eat healthy with it because you've got rice, beans, you can do chicken, and all the other veggies that go with it. So good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just use my fork for this. I'll have to get another one for the jalapenos later. But, all right, I have my dinner. I'm not using cheese because I have guacamole. So I've got that as my fat. All right, there we go. This is my sweet potato nachos, at least my version of it. So it's really easy to make sweet potatoes in the air fryer. This was 400 degrees for close to 20 minutes or so, and they came out really, really good. You can also chop them up smaller, dice them, and put them in that way. They might take a little bit less time, which is good. But yeah, there is that. We're gonna go enjoy our food. So everybody enjoy your evening. Look out tomorrow. My Aldi Thanksgiving video is coming out. You don't want to miss it. That dinner was delicious. So enjoy your evening. I will see you all later.